The night was young, yet the city had already begun to hum with its usual rhythm, cars gliding past puddles, soft music escaping from bars, and the sky bruised with the promise of rain inside a small. Tucked between old bookshops, Morenike sat alone, staring into the frothy swirl of her vanilla milkshake. Her phone screen lit up once again. I just want to talk one last time. Please, the message read. It was Connell, the one she had tried hardest to forget. She sighed deeply. She had deleted his number months ago, blocked his profile twice, and still, somehow, his words always found their way back to her. The heart, she thought, was like wet clay. It remembered the hands that once shaped it. The rain began softly, like the night was whispering for her to stay, but she couldn't resist the ache of curiosity. What if he really had changed? What if he simply wanted closure? And so she waited at Arik, the same place where everything began and where tonight everything almost happened. The door chimed gently and Connell stepped in. His presence brought back a flood of old laughter and late-night confessions. He wore a navy jacket that clung to his damp shoulders, his eyes searching for hers. You look good, Rainey, he said, using the name only he once called her. Still love your vanilla milkshake, I see. People change, she replied, almost too quietly. Not. Everything changes, he said, smiling faintly. Some things just wait for the right night. His voice was soft, too soft, and she hated that her heart still remembered its rhythm. They sat in silence for a while, the candle between them flickering like it, too, was unsure whether to burn or fade. They talked about everything and nothing, about work, her family, his move to Ibadan, and the emptiness that filled the spaces between their words. I've prayed about us, Connell said suddenly. Maybe God is giving me another chance. You're married now, she reminded him. Separated, he said quickly, as if the word could erase his vows. 4 months. Still married, she whispered, almost to herself. The air felt heavier now, thick with everything unsaid. Their laughter from old days floated like ghosts between them. The song playing in the background, Assa's Love Me or Leave Me, was too familiar, too cruel. The rain grew louder, tracing the glass walls with silver streaks. He reached for her hand. She didn't. He pull away immediately. That hesitation, just a heartbeat, was all it took to feel everything again. The warmth, the loss, the confusion, the memory of promises that once felt eternal. Outside, the night deepened. They walked to the parking lot together. The streetlight painted golden rings on the wet asphalt. Let me hold you, Connell said. Just this once. Don't make this harder, she whispered. Please. Her eyes closed. The city fell silent. His hand brushed hers. The storm inside her heart raged louder than the rain. For a moment she imagined it, the hug, the forgiveness, the illusion of a love reborn. But then her phone rang. She looked down. It was her mother, Rainey. Her mother's voice trembled through the speaker. Your father. He's in the hospital. Everything stopped. Her heart thudded once, hard and sharp. Without a word, she pulled her hand from his, dashed to her car, and slammed the door. Connell followed, calling her name, but she only rolled down the window enough to whisper, Go home, Connell. This night was never meant to happen. And with that she drove into the rain, leaving behind a man, a mistake, and 1,000 almost. At the hospital, the air smelled of antiseptic and quiet grief. Machines hummed. Her father lay still, his chest rising weakly under the dim fluorescent light. Morenike sat beside him, tears falling silently. She realized then that love, real love, was not about the sparks that burn, it was about the warmth that stayed. She had almost lost her peace chasing a ghost. Days later, her father's condition improved. Morenike sat by her window, watching the dawn break after nights of rain. The city below shimmered clean and new. She reached for her phone, another message from Connell. You were right, Rainey. Some nights are meant to stop us from burning everything. She read it once, smiled faintly, and deleted it. The sound of the delete tone felt like freedom. Weeks passed. Morenike returned to her old hobby, writing. Her reflections on love and faith began to spread across social media, shared by people who saw themselves in her words. She called her series Almost Stories, lessons from moments that nearly destroyed her but didn't. One evening, while recording a short video for her online audience, she looked straight into the camera. Her voice was calm but firm, the strength in her eyes unmistakable. "Sometimes it's not the nights we live that change us," she said softly, "but the nights we walk away. The night everything almost happened taught me that saying no can be the strongest yes you'll ever give yourself." She smiled, pausing slightly before adding warmly, "If this story touched your heart, don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel for more stories that heal, inspire, and remind you that even your almost mistakes can become your greatest lessons." She leaned back, exhaled, and for the first time in years felt truly light. As the camera faded, the narrator's voice carried her story's truth. Some fires never burn because mercy reigns just in time. Some loves never return because peace is better than passion. And sometimes the best thing about a night is that it almost happened. The sound of rain returned gentle now, not stormy, washing away what could have been. Closing message, voice over style. This was the night everything almost happened. Some endings are soft, some are strong, but all of them teach us. Subscribe now for more stories that make your heart feel, your mind think, and your soul grow.